In the beautiful island of St. Kitts, I'm actually taking my bike out in the outer areas today. This is an area called Cayon. This is a soccer field up here. I wanted to show you some of the areas that you don't ever see. They always show you the resort areas and the beaches. I like to show the outer areas of different places in St. Kitts. Maybe people that are interested in coming to St. Kitts that don't have that much money, or you got millions and millions of dollars, and what you want to do is come out and to St. Kitts and buy a lot of rental properties. Believe it or not, some of these houses in the outer areas, if you can find one, the KITTS don't move that much. It's not like the people in the U.S., they move every 2 years. These people stay here a lifetime and pass the house down to kids and grandkids. But what happens is, by getting a place like out in the outer areas like this, your yield can be actually pretty high. And it's a lot easier to resell your house because you just don't see many of these houses for sale. They just don't come up that often. But when they do, this is where you can get a house maybe way under $100,000. And maybe I would not pay more than maybe about $250, and that's for a big house that's in a nice area close to the beach. But most of these homes I wouldn't pay. I would say from anywhere from maybe 50,000 US up to around 250, right in there, maybe even less than that. I'm gonna kind of ride around here, just a small area here, and this is Cayon. Again, it's C-A-Y-O-N, Cayon, and it's a neat area that is on the outskirts. You can see it's got a lot of nice views here, a lot of surrounded mountains here. So it's real pretty as far as the mountain views and stuff. And so, you know, there's a lot of different places you can go to. This is actually next to Keys. You got actually places like Connery, and then you've got Keys, and then you've got Cayon, and then it just keeps going around the island. I'm gonna actually just kind of ride around here a little bit. Now you have to remember too, I mentioned to you on other videos, that there is no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax, and no income tax, even on rental income here. And property tax is 0.20% of what you're buying. If you're a citizen of St. Kitts, these areas on the outer areas, you can avoid the land alien holding license fee, which is 10%. The best way to do that is to get citizenship, and you avoid all of these land alien holding license fees. The only places you can buy in St. Kitts that you don't have to deal with that is Frigate Bay, the Southeast Peninsula, and the economic citizenship areas. Or if you're a national of one of the Eastern Caribbean Union countries. So I'm gonna kind of ride down here. This is going towards the beach, and just show you what it looks like here. But like I say, there's not that many houses for sale, but you can, if one comes open, you might even see it for as low as under 50,000 or over that. Just depends on how big it is, where it's located, and whatever. But remember, you're going to have to look at also where are you from, because there are laws. If you're a resident of Germany, you're going to have to detax yourself from that German tax or the German residency to get away from that tax. If you're a U.S. citizen, you're going to be taxed on your worldwide income, so you have to, there are certain things you can do, and I've got those on other tapes, on how you can shelter rental income. But the best way is to relinquish U.S. citizenship. There are other ways you can structure it through foreign earned income, working in the business, and running your rental properties. You would need to get with an accountant. We can refer you to someone on that. Otherwise, if you want to get around all taxes, you can relinquish your U.S. citizenship. That's the best way to do it. Now, there are homes in St. Kitts that are 10, 15, almost up to 20 million, but there's a lot of people that can't afford those. So I want to show anybody where they can come here. And the weather here is nice all year round. You can swim 365 days a year. I'm right now in about the middle of, almost the end of October, and the weather's really nice here. They're opening the country back up at the end of this month in October for flights coming in. So, because of the coronavirus that's been going on. But this is a neat little place. Very, you're gonna have to remember too, you're gonna have roosters out here, so you have to remember that. So, you know, if you're gonna be buying here yourself, you might be better off renting to people that are used to that noise. I can't deal with that noise. I like places that are quiet as all get out. But also, if you get a chance, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and you'll see other videos on our website, and go to youtube.com, and you'll see a bunch of them there too. Just put in Citizenship Quickly, and you'll bring up some of our videos there. Well, I'm tired going up this road here. But this is a neat place to come, visit, live. There's also a residency program here. The best way is to get citizenship program, get in the citizenship program here, because if you do that, you can actually you can get dual citizenship in other countries on top of this if you want, because they allow dual citizenship here. And but there's no income tax here. This is the neat thing about it here. It's funny to me how most people don't really participate in that when they don't realize most countries don't have a situation like this where they don't have an income tax. So, you know, it's a great opportunity if you're tired of abusive taxes. Also, when you become a citizen here, if you go to the government clinics, your dental cost for cleaning and cavities and stuff is free if you're 60 years old. If you're over 62, all your hospital care, if you're a citizen, is free in the hospital. If you get a if you get a, if you don't get a semi-private or a private room, if you get that, they're going to add a cost to it. Everything else would be pretty much almost free. But you have to be a citizen, and you got to be at least 62 years old to do that. Oh boy. So you need to realize that if you're coming to a place like this, the culture is different. It's going to be more laid back. So you're going to have to decide. You got people that don't show up for their appointments and stuff like this, and you got to take that in consideration when you're doing this, because if you don't, you're going to get here and you're going to try to change these people's culture, and it's not going to work. You're going to have to change yourself or just get adjusted to it, because everything is slower here. And you get a lot of colorful houses like that one. And you'll see some like this that probably you could get almost for nothing, just for the lot. But this is where you find really cheap, inexpensive places. Anyway, if you want more information, again, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. And I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen. You'll get new videos as they come out automatically. We deal with 74 citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries. If you're not interested in St. Kitts, we deal with a lot of them. And I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.